People in Oko village often said Adrian was too kind for his own good. They laughed at him for helping people who never said thank you. Some even joked that Adrian thought kindness would make him rich. But Adrian didn't care. He always said, helping someone isn't a business deal. I do it because it's right. Adrian lived alone in a small wooden house near the market. Every morning, he helped his neighbors, fixing fences, carrying water, or giving out food. One day, he visited Mrs. May, an old woman who lived down the road. "Good morning," he said with a smile. "I brought you some fruits." She sighed. "Adrian, you shouldn't waste your time on me." He laughed. "It's not a waste. You took care of me when I was a boy." She shook her head slowly. "You're too kind, Adrian. The world doesn't always give back." Adrian smiled. "That's all right. I'm not keeping score." At the market, a few young men were sitting near the palm wine stand. They saw Adrian passing with a bag of rice. "Look at him again," one said, laughing. "Always helping people who can't pay him back," another added. Adrian heard them but kept walking. One of the men shouted, "Adrian, don't you ever get tired?" Adrian turned, smiled, and said, "No. Because helping someone never makes me tired." That night, heavy rain started to fall. On his way home, Adrian saw a young man sitting by the roadside, soaked and shivering. "Hey, are you okay?" Adrian asked. The young man looked up. "I lost my money and bag in the bus. I've been walking for hours." Without thinking, Adrian gave him his jacket and said, "Come on, you can rest at my place." At home, he gave the boy warm food and a dry blanket. The boy said quietly, "You don't even know me. Why are you helping?" Adrian smiled. "Because I know what it's like to need help." The boy nodded, holding back tears. "Thank you, my name's Ryan." Adrian said, "Nice to meet you, Ryan. When you're strong again, help someone else. That's how you repay me." A few months later, Ryan left the village. He hugged Adrian and said, "I'll never forget you." Adrian smiled. "Just keep being kind. That's all I ask." Years passed. Adrian kept living the same way, fixing things for people, sharing food, and giving advice. The same people who once mocked him still talked behind his back. "Adrian's wasting his life," they said. But he never stopped smiling. He'd reply, "Maybe I am, but it's my kind of life." Then one year, a big drought hit Oko. The river dried up, farms failed, and people struggled. Many who once laughed at Adrian now came to him for help. He shared the little he had, rice, water, even tools. He didn't remind them of what they said before. He just said, "It's okay. We'll get through it together." One quiet afternoon, a shiny black car drove into the village. Children ran after it, shouting with excitement. A young man stepped out wearing a clean suit and dark glasses. No one recognized him. He walked straight to Adrian's house. When Adrian opened the door, the man smiled and said, "Adrian, do you remember me?" Adrian looked closer. "Ryan." Ryan laughed. "Yes, it's me. I told you I'd never forget." They sat and talked for hours. Ryan told him how he got a job in the city, worked hard, started a business, and became successful. Adrian just smiled proudly. Ryan said, "I came back because I owe you everything. You helped me when no one else did." Adrian waved his hand. "You don't owe me anything. I just did what anyone should do." Ryan shook his head. "Not everyone would have done it. I'm here to give back." The next day, everyone in Oko woke up to surprises. Ryan had paid to rebuild the broken school, fix the market roofs, and dig a new well. He even built a small new house for Adrian. When people asked why, Ryan said, "One man showed me what real kindness means. I just learned from him." Adrian was speechless. He looked around the new house and said quietly, "I never helped for this, but thank you." Ryan smiled. "You helped me when I had nothing. Now it's my turn." That evening, Adrian sat outside his new home. Children were laughing in the distance. He watched the sunset and said to himself, "Maybe kindness doesn't always come back fast, but it always comes back somehow." He smiled, feeling at peace. Be kind even when people don't understand you. You may not see the reward today, but someday, your kindness will reach back to you, through someone you least expect. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories like this. Your support helps keep these stories alive.